YouTube, I am back and it is Operation Student Debt Payoff 2024. I want to have this student loan paid in totality by December 31st of 2024. I'm hoping to have it paid off by 12/15 of 2024. And this is going to be a little brief rundown of where I started, where I ended, what I'm going to do to clear this debt, and what my plan is to replenish the money that I'm taking out of my savings, because the bulk of this will be coming out of my savings. So this is the plan. This is the plan for 2024. So guys, I do have a consolidated loan, and on my statement they appear as two separate loans. You'll see my balance is $15,464.97, but the depressing part is that I borrowed $76,195.20 and I've paid $107,950.82. So my payoff plan is pretty simple. I plan to pay 3 payments of $1,100, one in October, one in November, and one in December. That is generally my normal payment amount. I also plan to do a lump sum payment on 10/30 of this month for $4,500, and that's going to come from found money, so not salaried money. And then after making those payments, I should be left with a balance of $7,885.27. And that is the amount that I will be pulling from my personal savings to pay the balance. So it's a pretty simple plan. I just stick to my normal monthly payments until December 14th. And then I also add a bulk payment of $4,500 at the end of this month and pay the remaining balance in December of $7,885.27. And I will be at zero. Now, after taking that nice little chunk of change out of my savings, I am going to want to replace it. I'm going to want to replenish that money back to where it came from. And the fastest way, of course, is going to be the fact that I'm not making an $1,100 per month student loan payment. So that $1,100 can replenish what I took away, and it will begin effective immediately in January. I will start accumulating that money back. If it were only that, then of course it would take me roughly 7.5 months or so to get that money back in there. But I also have indication and plans that the assistance that I'm giving to my daughter, I will no longer have to do that in the beginning of the year, which I don't have to do it now, but I will no longer be doing that because that is a choice to make. I won't have to do that, and so that will be additional money that I will be getting in or keeping for myself. And with that, I figure I should be able to have all of that money replenished by around April or May, somewhere in that time frame, somewhere in the spring. That money should be replenished and all will be well in the world. I will have everything back to where it was, and I will have $1,100 more a month that I can invest with, or I could start knocking off our mortgage. By then we should be down to just slightly over 80K, if that, and so we can really knock that out really quickly. So that's probably what I will switch to and take a portion and also invest. That is my hope. But I'm doing this for the peace of mind. I'm doing this because the less debt I have, the more freedom I have. Freedom with work, freedom with the choices that I make. And when I say freedom with work, the less that you have, the less bound to a job you feel. You don't feel like, oh man, I've got to go in here because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to make my bills. You know, and that feeling, it's a relief. It's a relief to you to not have to worry about that anymore. And I'm looking forward to that because it's time for me to really start gearing up to rev up toward my retirement. I could add more to my retirement fund. I could do a whole lot more. And that's what I plan to do. And I am going to really take this seriously. I've really truly made up my mind to do this because the pros absolutely outweigh the cons. I know that I'm going to be happier after this is over. And I could kick the can down the road a little while longer. I could do that, but why? Why should I? Get it gone. And then I can start really attacking other things and really revving myself up to prepare myself for retirement and fun and have some fun, you know. So that is what I plan to do. That is my little plan, and wish me luck.